So today, guys, here is Puppy Power, the movie for. I'm not going to be one of the puppies, but I'm going to tell you puppy stories. So, yes. So, let's do with number one. So, this is how I first got him. So, here it was. So, I was, it was one day in June, or on the last week of school. And then my mom told me, there's a surprise, and me and my brother were playing Prodigy, because it was in 3rd grade. And so we were like, and I was like, you guys better behave, because me and my brother were fighting a little bit. And then it's like, I was just like being a little dork. So I was like, who wants that prize? And then like my dad was like, my dad was found out, and then he was wanting to know what it was too. So he's like, ooh, might be puppies, or like something like that. I don't know, remember, but he's like, ooh, big prize. I know this kind of sounds funny, but okay. And then later we saw, like, it was raining that day, and then my mom went out to this car that was like really wet, but it was still raining. And then there was this girl, like teenage girl, who gave her 2 puppies, and then she came into the house with my mom with the 2 puppies, and then we were petting them, and it was like really cute. And my mom was originally planning to just get 1, but instead, since my mom was like, 2 puppies, 2 boys, so we got both of them, and they were for free. Literally, we didn't have to pay a single dime, or penny, or nickel, or half penny, because those actually existed, but are not used anymore, and they're really rare. So, yeah. So that's how the first day we got him, and then that's when I shot, like the first Puppy Power video. So yeah, that was the first Puppy Power story. And then, let's see. Oh yeah, and then like they were growing so fast. Like and then like the next day, I think we went to like the dog park or something. And yeah, so here's the second one, or like it's kind of like a bit like stuff that they did. So like extra stuff. So, yeah, here's like little short ones, so like puppy shorts. Okay, so here's the first puppy short. So, since my puppies were growing so fast, like the first toy we got him was like a T-Rex thing, or like dragon that was really tough. But eventually, because their teeth got bigger and stronger, they literally ruined him both. I mean, they cut his eye, but then eventually they ruined him. And that's what they did with their dog bed. It was like $16 or something. 16, not 60 if you may have heard that way, but it was 16. So, yeah, that's the first one. And then that's the first one. And then here's another one, but this one's like from a couple days ago, because I just like might as well mention it since it's gonna be funny. So here it is. So, my puppies were blinking. Well, Brownie was blinking, and he was like blinking at us, like he was blinking at first my brother saw it, and then he was like, look, Brownie was blinking. And then let me think. And then my brother's friend Alan saw him, and he says, he's blinking too. And then my mom saw it. And yeah, oh yeah, I see it. And then I was the last one to see him blink, and it was so cute and funny. So we were all laughing. Okay, so that was the first one. And here's something that my dogs do a lot. Well, especially Brady. So sometimes if he's mad, or like he wants to stay somewhere, he'll like get out of his what's it called? Strainer or whatever it's called. Like those things you put on dogs so they won't go too far. Like you put on their chest. And it's like connected to your leash, and that's how you walk them. Hatch, I don't know, whatever it was called. So yeah, and then he would get out of that. And my biggest thing, the reason why I hate 3 types of animals: squirrels, birds, and bunnies, because of my dogs. Because the reason why is because they're crazy as heck. And they're nuts. So, yeah. So, yeah. That's it. Oh, yeah. And then, so, my dogs go crazy over squirrels, birds, And it's crazy. One time, this was like really hard for me because I was walking by myself. I was walking the dogs, both of them, and then saw this bird. They saw this. They saw this. They saw this squirrel. They went so crazy. I let go, and then I was thinking of other ways to get them, and it was so nuts. I literally got scratched on my hand, and it was like bleeding a lot. But I was fine. But like it was kind of, I feel embarrassed because someone was walking by and she was just listening to music, and she had like a like a safari hat, and then she was just looking at me like, okay, like she looked like she had a concerned face, but she did nothing, and then she just walked away while I was really quiet, crying. And I had boogers in my nose, like they were coming down. It was really gross, so kind of felt embarrassed and like, seriously, you're not gonna help me? Do you not see what I was going through? So yeah, that was the first part. Can't believe I got to 6 minutes already. Kind of crazy. So this was kind of quick. Let me think of other stories that I can do. I didn't totally think this through, but at least I'm giving you good stories, good stuff. So let me think. Oh yeah, well, this is something my dogs do a lot too. So they usually like tear up everything. Like they especially tear up our plush toys. Sometimes they're like others' toys because they literally tear anything up. So yeah, like when I give them away, I'm gonna tell them to the new owners that you better keep your stuff safe, because our dogs will probably tear them up. So yeah, because if you didn't know, like in the sad update video, it's for real. It was not clickbait. We are actually moving, and I have to get rid of them because I'm moving into an apartment, and then eventually I'm moving somewhere else. But I won't tell you. I'm just telling you that I'm moving from an apartment and maybe to another apartment or a house somewhere else. So yeah, they tear up lots of stuff. Like I was planning to like keep the leftovers, like the skins, or like not the skins, but like like the plush skin, like like the wool, like this stuff. So yeah, that's what it was like. Like you put it on a different plush to be like, we are the cannibal tribe, or like a tribe or something. Like they killed something, and it'd be kind of funny, but really disturbing for grown up to see it. But whatever. It's funny for kids these days, because they're on the internet. The internet, teaches them that stuff. So that's why. I mean, I'm pretty bad, but not as bad as everybody, because everybody's like, oh yeah, I'm on Musical.ly, I'm on Snapchat, I'm on Twitter. Yo, come on, add me, please. Oh yeah, yeah. Happy face, dog face. Oh yeah. I hope this was funny for Logan, because he's one of my best friends. And I just do weird stuff in my videos sometimes, and he will laugh hard as heck. So if you're seeing this, Logan, comment down below that that part was just funny. So, yeah. This is basically a Let's Talk. So, yeah. I'll also be doing another series called Let's Talk. Probably have like maybe 20 episodes of those, but whatever. So, yeah. Okay, sorry guys, I was just whistling, so yeah, let me just think of other stuff my puppy do. Oh, one time, whenever I was leaving my dogs in the backyard, it was like really weird. Well, I left my dogs in the backyard, and then like we were going to a movie or something, or like we're hanging out with friends or something, and I was just like we were like leaving, and I was like, my mom said give them some treats, so I just took all the treats we had for dogs, and then I was just scattering them all around the place and hopefully like the dogs would find them, and they have, because like when we were back they were like all gone, but I think I saw some couple, but I didn't tell my puppies or show them. So yeah, and then I think over time they found them before they expired, hopefully. But I bet they would still enjoy anything, even if it's expired, because they've eaten a lot of stuff. Because because mostly we give food. Me and my brother give them food that's ours. But you know, it's not because it's disgusting. It's just that we like to be nice to our puppies. And like my mom says, you shouldn't give them too much food because it's like because we'll get used to it and they will get sick. So yeah, and they'll be begging for more by crying or barking, you know, like that. So that's it for today, guys. And I hope we can get to 30 or 40, because like I said, guys, like if we get to 40, I'll be doing something special. So let's get to 40 and let's get more views on our videos. So thank you guys for watching, and as always, thank you. Okay, sorry, that was like doing the PewDiePie outro. And as always, Brofresh. Oh yeah, I could do one. Brofresh. Don't forget to also like, comment, and subscribe. Bye. Sorry, I just